everyone, it's time for Best in Beauty for the past month, the month of April. I hope you guys had a great month. I would like to let you know that the lawnmowers on my street are all running in full force right now. So that's going to add to the spring-like feel of this video. Yay! Or not. I have a lot of things to talk about in this video and only one product is high-end. So that's exciting for all of us watching our budgets. And I've got a lot of rediscovered products as well. You know, things that have been in my collection a while and just kind of came back to them. I think it's really important, especially if you've got a big collection of makeup, to every so often really look through what you have, and if there are some things where you're like, oh, haven't used that in a while, pull it out, stick it in a little bag or a basket or something, and then that way you'll remember to use it, you know, in the coming week or month or whatever. First thing I'm going to talk about are these little e.l.f. Elements palettes. This is something I totally got going long ago, and I sort of stashed them away in an inconvenient place and wasn't using them for a while. Now I'm back to using them and I love them. I think if you check e.l.f.'s website and you go under eyes, this is under the custom section, and I also find these at my local Target, which is cool. But basically you get a compact, and it's a nice looking big white compact with a, whoops, lost the applicator, but it's got a nice big mirror on it, you know, really handy, and then you can choose whatever eyeshadows you want to put inside the palette, and I think that's really cool that you can totally customize it, and that means, you know, you could get some extras, switch them in and out as you go for different looks. I recently did like a face of the day blog post using these shades right here, including like kind of a smoky shade, couple of neutrals. This is like, you know, my classic neutral palette that I've made for myself. By the way, I feel like I've been directing so many people to my blog lately. Like, you know, people have wanted an update on this or that product that I might have mentioned, or a review on something that I Instagrammed or tweeted about, and they're like, you know, can you tell me a little bit more about that? And I'm like, oh, it's on my blog. You know, you can check my blog for more information. It's on my blog, it's on my blog, it's on my blog, it's on my blog. So there's a lot of stuff going down on my blog every single day, new stuff. Back to these. There is a little magnet that comes on the back of all of these. I believe these will fit your max-sized eyeshadows too. But this one, this light shade is Ivory. This kind of taupe shade is called Moon Dust. I've got kind of a coppery shade called Mocha. And my black color is called Dusk. And I'm not just telling you about these because I think it's a cool concept, but these are seriously like some really good eyeshadows. So I really enjoy using these. I think the pigmentation is great, and I liked it so much that the last time I was in Target, I went and I picked up some new shades. I noticed they had some new ones, including this teal, which is super bold, very bold teal, a great rich purple, and a couple of other neutrals which I'm wearing today. This is Pink Ice, and this is, I think is it Peach Fuzz or Peach Fizz? Okay, it's Peach Fizz, and I'm wearing both of those today just for a really light, natural look, and it reminded me of my duo in the top shelf, the Bare Minerals duo. Those two kinds of shades together. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, loving these palettes, lots of shades to choose from, definitely worth checking out from e.l.f. Another eyeshadow thing that I've been loving once again lately from the good old days is my Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild. Love this, and I once again mentioned this on my blog, but I think about this as a palette that is green. You know, when I'm thinking of olive green eyes or something like that, I think of this, but really half of this palette is just completely neutral. Great neutral shades. Nice deep dark brown. Love this medium brown, kind of a pinky shade, a buttercream color. I've been going back to this one a lot. And really all of my Wet n Wild things. Like, we all get new and exciting palettes, you know, and it's like, oh, this is the next great thing. This is great. And sometimes just those nice little handy trios and things like this are so easy to grab, and I just love the quality of the Wet n Wild shadows. I feel like every time I go through, you know, an eyeshadow application with something like this, I come away thinking, wow, you know, how is it so cheap? Yeah, Comfort Zone in particular has been my friend this past month, and it's like $4.99 at your drugstore. Another great eye thing that I love so much is the Milani Shadow Eyes. These sticks are every bit as long wearing as, you know, the Maybelline color tattoos. So I have those great shadow sticks from Mally, the Evercolor shadow sticks. Gorgeous shades. They twist up, so they've got that going for them, but they're in a stick form, and I think that's great to have these sticks tricks because, you know, especially with the darker, smudgier shades, it's very easy to use them, you know, as a liner or smudge them out in some way, just real quick application. This particular shade that I've been wearing quite often under an eye look, and wearing it under today's just for a little added glow. It's called Champagne Toast, and the shade is beautiful, and you can absolutely, you know, you can smudge it out a little bit at first. It's right there. But once it sets, it's there for good. There's a teal, a green, a purple, so some nice brighter options, but this is kind of nice if you're just looking to try one of these and like wear it as a base for pretty much any eyeshadow. I think it's great. One more rediscovered thing, and it is my e.l.f. Warm Bronzer. Yeah, I once upon a time used this a whole lot, but hadn't really picked it up recently. That's because a lot of times I talk about bronzers as a means of contouring, like your Too Faced Chocolate Soleil or your NYC Sunny and different ones. You know, they're great matte bronzers. They can perk up your skin tone, but they can be perfect for, you know, contouring your cheekbones and stuff like that. Bronzers can also have another purpose for just giving your face a little bit of a glow. Like after your total application is done, it's like, okay, I just want a little more pop to my skin. I do not want sparkle. I don't want glitter. I just want, you know, a little bit of a sunny kind of look. And that's what this is. Here you've got 4 shades, and when you swirl them all together, what you actually have is kind of a light golden color, not overly shimmery, and these can also all work well as eyeshadows too. Or you can focus in on just one certain shade, and then you have a very light highlight there, for example. It's like kind of going in there with a blush brush, dusting this all over, and it just gives your skin just a really nice, healthy glow. I have some new lashes to talk about. Yay! You know, I love the Salon Perfect or Ardell Demi Wispies. I think they're perfect. You know, they're thick, they're a little bit flared out at the ends, and I found something that has that same amount of thickness but not quite as much length, so I think they're a little more natural. I'm wearing them today, and they are the Katy Perry Lashes by Allure, and they are in the style, oh honey. You have to say it like that. I'm thinking of you, my southern viewers. But these are just so nice, and they do get a little bit longer at the ends, but not quite as long as the Demi Wispies. Don't get me wrong, I'm not calling these like super natural looking false lashes. They're gonna be a little bit glam. They're just a great lash for added thickness. And I know a lot of people, you know, maybe think about prom and doing some false lashes for that. I think these would be great. Also, I have like a very comprehensive false lash tutorial for those of you who are trying them out for the first time. Video covers picking them out, putting them on, taking them off, cleaning them off, so it is really just start to finish on false lashes, but this is a type that I know didn't get mentioned in that video. I'm wearing one set, I've got a backup now. I feel like these have lasted me multiple uses. Now welcome to the pink section of this favorites. Everything I've got now is pink. I've been loving pink lips, and it's like other things on the face have been just following suit, you know? One pink lip color I'm loving right now is from Revlon, and it's one of the new lip butters that came out. You might find these at Target or Ulta, and this shade is Sorbet. So beautiful. Just a really pretty shade of pink there. So this is going to be your brighter pink, almost bordering on a magenta type color. I think it's so creamy, it really pops, it really brightens the face. I love it. Also enjoying the Color Whispers so much. These feel very light on the lips. They're a little more buildable than the lip butters, so like, I mean, I feel like sometimes with lip butters you put them on and the color is pretty full on, you know, just one swipe and you're good. With the Color Whispers, it's like when you first apply them, they can seem kind of light, and then you can build it up a little bit more. So it's kind of like you're getting several colors in one. They feel very lightweight on the lips. I feel like I like pretty much every color I have. I've been buying more and more, but for the pink family, which I've been wearing a lot, I love this Petal Rebel shade. That's what I'm wearing today. Soft pink, but it's still very pink, you know? So that shade looks like this. I'll give that a little swatcheroo here. There's that. And so it's creamy, you know, it doesn't have a bunch of sparkle and shimmer. And then I also love Lust for Blush. This is going to be more of your like nude pink, softer pink, light mauve type color. How many ways can I describe this one shade, right? But that's right there. So now that I've twisted my wrist, halfway around. There's the Petal Rebel, there's Lust for Blush. So it's gonna be a little bit more of a muted pink, but I really like them both. I realized I've got a little something there. But I like both those shades very much, and I think they're very comfortable to wear. I feel like I've just been gravitating toward, you know, the lip butters, the color whispers, those one-step kind of products where, you know, gloss is optional as far as I'm concerned. They've got a nice little bit of shine there. But paired with all these pinks, I do like a pink lip liner. My favorite one of all time is the Jordana Easy Liner in Baby Berry. It's my favorite pink lip liner. I'm gonna put a line of that right here to show you. It's right there. Ooh, doesn't it look dark in that swatch? It's not that dark. File this video under awkward swatching. Okay, it can be deep, but I'm actually wearing this with this color applied very lightly. Sometimes I just go over the top of what I've already got on, you know, and just add a little bit of extra, you know, definition there. It can be very chameleon-like for all your pinks, but I love that as a pink lip liner. And so I decided I'm going to do my pink lips and I want a pink blush, and I'm loving the Instain blushes from the Balm. Check out my review for swatches of all of these, but Lace has been my go-to for a pink that I think looks natural. It looks like you've been kissed by the sun or just gotten a little bit, you know, like you've just been outside. I'm wearing it today. I haven't been outside, but I look like maybe perhaps I was outside for a short period of time because I've got this little pop of color on myself. And it can be very vivid. These are powder blushes that actually do stain. So the stain power is fabulous. The pigmentation is 2 thumbs up big time. So please check my video on these if you want like every possible detail on these blushes, but Lace is one of my favorites. Couple of body products. First off, my Ulta Sheer Fragrance Mist in Freshwater Mist. I love this scent. This is just makes me think of clean and summer and just, oh, love it. Fresh out of the shower. I like to spray this right when I get out of the shower or before I get into bed. I feel like it's just such a nice, fresh, clean scent. It's one of those scents where like Tyler will tell me, oh, you smell good, but he won't be able to pick out like, you smell like raspberries or you smell like cinnamon rolls or, you know, like one of those super specific scents. It's just a very nice, fresh, clean scent. So enjoying that. Also, oh, this is so cool. Airbrush Legs, Sally Hansen in a lotion form. Do you remember when this was in a spray can and it sprayed out and it was as if you were just gonna airbrush your legs right on with the spray can, you know? No way, Jose. It was messy. I would end up spraying it right into my hand, and then it wouldn't blend really easily onto the skin, so I would always pump on some lotion, some regular old body lotion, so it could actually spread out on my legs and not look like a caked up weird mess. The reason you might use the airbrush legs is to just get like a really perfect look on your legs. There are colors that or shades that can make you look a little more tan. It's just a really like gives your legs a perfect flawless look. And I have always said I feel like my legs are more sensitive than my face. I will get red bumps on my legs. I'll go run into a coffee table and bruise my leg. I will have a bug bite on my legs. You know, everything's happening to my legs. And so I want to, you know, make them look just nice and perfect and flawless. And so now they've got the airbrush legs in a lotion form. It is all ready to go. This is like what they had before with the great color and the basically like leg makeup type coverage in it. But now it's really easy to put on. I love it. I have it in the tan shade because I think it just gives my legs a little bit more of a tan look. If you want even more of a glowy, like I'm a star singing on American Idol kind of look where your legs are just like luminous, you could add, you know, a couple drops of any kind of liquid highlight type product and it would really give this a glow as well. As far as this being transfer resistant or water resistant, I don't notice this transferring onto clothes. When I do get in the shower, you know, it'll totally wash off, no problem. It's not like hard to get off. So I would say maybe minimal amounts of water this could hold up for, but obviously you're taking a shower, it's gonna wash off. So that's it. That's all I've got for you. Thank you so much for taking time to watch. Again, feel free for daily updates, new reviews, all kinds of other stuff to check out my blog. That's beautybroadcast.net. And I will see you again next time. Bye.